Whether they're strolling around the Reichstag or sightseeing at the Brandenburg Gate, more and more tourists are flocking to the German capital. Some of them like it so much, they don't want to go home and move to Berlin for good. That's the case for these French and German flatmates in central Berlin. Hélène is a management consultant from Gap in southeastern France. Danielle is a self-employed IT retailer. His father is French, his mother's German. And Anke is a press officer from Ochsenfurt in Bavaria. These 30-somethings have been sharing an apartment in Berlin for 3 years now. They show us why and take us on a walk through the German capital. The Reichstag is a tourist magnet. The German Parliament building is a mixture of old and new. People amble around the government district. The atmosphere is very relaxed. Poor but sexy. That's how Berlin's mayor, who works here at the city hall, describes his city. Hélène says this attracts many international firms.
It's partly because rents are relatively cheap compared to other capitals and other big cities in Germany. And if we as a company look for international workers, then it's relatively inexpensive to find some here, because Berlin's very cosmopolitan.
Since the Berlin Wall fell almost 20 years ago, the German capital has become a meeting point for East and West. As Europe moves toward peaceful coexistence, reminders of the Cold War are everywhere in Berlin. For instance, at Checkpoint Charlie, where 2 decades ago, 2 opposing superpowers came face to face.
Here you can experience history. I used to just learn about it at school, but here you can really feel it. Lots of cultures live side by side here. The city is colorful, friendly, and lively. Here people live according to the motto, live and let live.
But Berlin is not just for history buffs, looking for traces of the wall which separated a city, a country, even an entire continent. Today, the German capital attracts creative minds from around the globe. In Berlin, they're free to express themselves and create new trends.
What I like about Berlin is that there are lots of young people doing what they want. So you're not alone being self-employed. Here there are so many people just doing their thing, who are self-employed or working as artists. And that's very motivating.
These young people view Berlin as creative and cosmopolitan. For them, resentment and hostility toward Germans is a thing of the past. Like Hélène and Danielle, more than 12,000 French citizens have now moved to Berlin.